disappearance of Caitlyn Avril Murray from Quesnel, British Columbia is still being investigated. It was on September 30th, 2013 that 21-year-old Caitlyn was last seen when cameras captured Caitlyn parking her car near the Fraser Bridge Inn in West Quesnel at approximately 12:45 a.m. and then walking onto the historic footbridge that crosses the Fraser River. Quesnel Royal Canadian Mounted Police, the RCMP, Quesnel Search and Rescue, RCMP Air Services, and volunteers searched around the footbridge, the Fraser River, and the surrounding riverbanks, parks, and forest, and despite the vigorous search, she was not found. They found her car, but no keys, no phone, no nothing, Carmen Carr, Caitlyn's mother, told Global News. For some reason that night, really oddly enough, at about 11:43, I texted her out of the blue and I said, "No matter what, we love you," her mother continued. Carmen and said that she had to beg police to get her 21-year-old daughter on the missing person list. The more loud I got and the more proactive I got, the worse they started picking on us, she said of the police reaction to demands to find her daughter any way that they could. The police were strongly suggesting that Caitlyn jumped into the Fraser River from the footbridge. Caitlyn was apparently distraught after a recent breakup with her longtime boyfriend. Moreover, Caitlyn texted two of her friends to tell them that she was contemplating jumping. However, roughly 45 minutes after reaching out, Caitlyn texted her friends again to let them know she was tired and heading home. Caitlyn's parents, Chris and Carmen, doubt that Caitlyn took her own life, and there are a number of reasons supporting the fact that they think this. Other people that have committed suicide off of the footbridge, their bodies have been located within 10 days. A camera on the bridge shows Caitlyn walking onto the bridge, and there's a camera installed in the middle of the bridge that wasn't working. Therefore, there's no way to know for sure what happened to Caitlyn. Caitlyn had recently graduated from the College of New Caledonia as a healthcare aide and was excited about pursuing her career. For Caitlyn's loved ones, there is little proof that she would have killed herself. Caitlyn's family explained that Caitlyn left a long-term boyfriend because it was an abusive relationship and it was about 2 days prior to disappearing. Caitlyn's ex had been charged with assault for an incident that led to the breakup, but the charge was dropped after Caitlyn wasn't found. Caitlyn worked as a care aide at a group home in Quesnel before disappearing and is described as kind and thoughtful. Caitlyn's parents return to the Fraser River footbridge in Quesnel every year on September the 30th to remember their daughter. If you are in the area, you're welcome to join them and support them in bringing Caitlyn home. If you cannot be there, please wear purple and light a candle for Caitlyn to find her way home. Carr said communities should be demanding better police resources to deal with what she calls an epidemic of missing persons in BC. Caitlyn's fate is still unknown, as are dozens of people in BC whose faces are among those who have disappeared in the North Okanagan. Whether you're black, brown, red, or green, whether you're a sex trade worker or, like my daughter, just your average small town girl, it doesn't matter. All lives matter, and nobody, and I mean nobody, deserves to be lost. And the family doesn't deserve to know that their loved one is missing. They deserve answers. It's happening more and more often, Carr said, and the police are ill-equipped to deal with this, especially in the smaller communities up here in the BC interior. They haven't given up hope, and they ask the same of others who have missing loved ones. Caitlyn's family and friends started the Please Help Find Caitlyn Avril Murray Facebook page to help keep Caitlyn's case fresh in the public's mind. Caitlyn's parents returned with the information about Caitlyn, and it is as follows. She has blonde hair and blue eyes and is 5 feet tall, 152 centimeters, and weighed approximately 120 pounds, 54 kilograms at the time of her disappearance. She worked in a group home, as stated, as a care aide and is described as kind and thoughtful. Caitlyn was last seen wearing black Lululemon yoga pants, a blue t-shirt, and a hoodie sweater. Caitlyn's loved ones have never stopped searching for answers, and if you have any information regarding Caitlyn's disappearance, please contact the Quesnel RCMP at 1-250-992-9211, or if you wish to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-8477.